face moments when the road ahead isn't clear. Like Ruth, we're called to remain faithful even when circumstances are difficult. God often does his greatest work when we choose faith over fear and commitment over convenience. Ruth's story began with hardship, but God turned it into a story of redemption and blessing. So, no matter what challenges you're facing today, stay faithful, keep moving forward, and trust that God is working behind the scenes even when you can't see the outcome. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580 236 9295. Good morning, McCurtain County. Welcome to another show live on 259 Morning Show with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. We're just getting started here this morning, currently 7:22 a.m. What's up, Micah? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing better than I deserve, man. You stay dry yesterday?
I did, not by much though. The rain just kept coming, and then I thought it was going to be bad like it was yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening time, it started to pick back up again. Rain going sideways again. And
oh yeah, I was heading back from Idabel when the storm was picking up, and I could barely see the roads.
Yeah.
It was kind of scary, not gonna lie, but I made it home safe and sound.
Safe and sound. That's the key word, folks. Safe and sound. Slow down. Turn around. Don't drown. Brown. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642. We got plenty of stories for you today, many of which have to do with the floodwaters and stuff. And I don't want to name it's a fake newspaper on social media in the McCurtain County area. I mean, it's not a real one. It's not, it's not like the McCurtain Gazette. But going after some candidates for, or one personally, I believe, just after the storm yesterday. More with that, it's crazy stuff. How the runoff, we got some runoffs for county commissioners next or in August, and it's just crazy to see. Like I said, this is the first time I've paid attention to any local government runoffs or elections or anything like that I've just kind of kept up with and seen from start to end. And it is crazy how many people are coming after you, and I could see, I don't know these people personally, I don't know them on a personal level, so I can't tell you, from one or the other, but all I can tell you is it does seem like they're all the candidates were wanting to help out in the county. They're wanting to make the county better, but the things that some of these people pull up on, I would urge you, if you're going into politics or anything like that, get ready, because they are coming. They are watching every move, and every move you don't make or that they think you should make, and it's going online. And for me, I'd be like, that enough is for me to be like, nah, I retire right now my political candidacy. So we'll talk about that more later. Get your request in 286-6642. You're listening to Orrin Jackson, Mike Frazier, live on 259. Here is Springsteen by Eric Church. I just saw that this morning.
Saw what?
Like it
Bro.
is crazy, bro. Like they will come after you. Do my hair. They will come
Yeah,
after you, bro.
bro.
Like
That's crazy. Who made that?
it's buddy I went to school with, man.
That's funny, bro.
What's up, Khadijah? Mr. Todd, I'm telling you, man. I woke up like at 5:50 or 5:25 this morning. And I was like, oh, I'm up. So I turned all my alarms off and I started, I watched The Ranch at night just because it's my comfort show. I can just listen to it. It's just white noise in the background. So I started watching that and I dozed back off. Wouldn't you know it? I should have left at least the last one.
Bro. You always be like, just 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, y'all, I wake up. It's
Well,
an hour
I was
past.
watching the show and I fell back asleep. Like I was like, okay, I'm up. Like, I'm gonna get up, take a shower here in a minute. But I just started watching the show and then just went back. That's what happens when you get old, folks. All right. You don't plan on napping or falling asleep. It just happens. Hi, all. What's up, David Jones? Morning, Kayla May. What's up, New Zealand? We play country music. Good morning, Jay Walker. What's up, Great Basin? Hey, Mariah sent us some gifts today. It's a rap Musa every movie, man. That was Springsteen, Eric Church. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let's talk about this, man. I seen this yesterday. And what is going on with the world? Another teacher.
No.
Another teacher. Another female teacher. That's what the kicker is. We've always been coached to believe that the male teacher, the male coach is the creep or is the, guy that, hey, you stay after class.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I need to see you after practice, But here recently, in like the last few years, it's been nothing but, I'm not going to say nothing but women, but the ones we see it's women.
On
females.
headlines for sure, because I feel like it's common for men. So I feel like
we're kind of deadened to the.
Yeah, like women, like when a woman does it gets more views, maybe.
See, I got a theory about that with women's softball, college softball, the World Series. Everybody made a big deal about that when OU were winning.
Yeah,
you hardly heard anything about the OU boys who won a national championship the other night. Sure. And it's like, I always wondered that because it was like nobody cared about OU baseball.
Yeah,
they didn't put that much effort into watching the baseball, but they watched the girls like from game one to the national championship. They were like they watched religiously and were it was magnificent watching these ladies make these plays and home runs and this and that. And it's like, are we so deadened that the boys can just do this and it's not that spectacular anymore? That, and it's kind of what do you want to call it, sexist, I guess, in a way. Like, oh, look, she can jump and she can make this play. Well, so can they, but it's not as, they're supposed to be able to. The boys they're supposed to be able to do this. So it's kind of like, I always had a theory about that. Like, why are they so intrigued with the girls softball when the boys play just as good and can make just as good as plays? But it's like, it's a wow factor that the females are doing it now. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just because the boys have been doing it all this time, and now the ladies are getting in on the action. I don't know. Let me know, 286-6642. But another teacher in Georgia, and they're always like 25, 27, somewhere around there. Like, what is going on nowadays in that age area? Orange Jackson, watch out for these women. All right, you never know. And some of them will be married with kids, with a family, a 401k, and a pretty good bank account, that everything's working for them. And apparently they exposed her, or they were blackmailing her to, let's see, he was actually abusing the students, essaying the students for that was potentially blackmailing her and her OnlyFans. They discovered she had an OnlyFans page.
Oh no.
And so she ended up with one student. Like, what is, like, because she was getting blackmailed. But at that point, it's like, I mean, what teacher doesn't,
Do they not do background checks anymore, or do they not care?
I have no idea. The thing about it is, like, like I said, that she's 25. So she just got out of school 2 or 3 years ago.
You got a picture of her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
And it's what is going on with it at this age group. Like, she went to school till what? She's 22, 23, maybe. You got past the board of education stuff. And now, it's her second, third year in teaching.
Really? It was her second?
Or I mean, she's 25. So I'm assuming, at best, it's her third year teaching. And she's like, it's not a good look. Like, what is going on with the world? That's not just,
I wonder how they found her OF.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, was she hinting or what? Like, how did they find that? Out of all the ones in the world, how
Probably
did they find
kids'
yours?
Parents was like,
somebody's daddy was subscribed, and they were like, "Oh snap,
this looks familiar. She looks familiar.
that's Miss Smith."
Yeah.
Or what was it? Varsity Blues, Miss Davis. Holy crap, that's Miss Davis. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Give me a call, 286-6642. Tell me what's going on with this world. What do you think is going on in this world? Now, here's the thing about we got a lot of religious people, church people that listen to us, and in the world that I've noticed. But I also noticed, like, if you follow the Bible and the Word, this world is supposed to go to hell, right? Why do we keep saving it or trying to save it? Like, it seems to me like we're trying to put off what is inevitable, what is supposed to happen, what the Bible told us is going to happen. We're fighting for Israel, or, we're doing that, we're all politically, this and that. In the end of times, there will, man will be full of himself. There'll be wars and rumors of wars and this and that. And it's happening before our eyes, and we keep trying to detour it as humans. And I get it. Like, we don't want to just end up in smoke. But I mean, it seems like it scares a lot of people how this world is going, and it's supposed to. It tells you what it's going to be like. And like, I don't know. Like, let me know, 286-6642. What do you think is going on with this world? Because for the longest, I've heard preachers say that it's getting close. The time is near. and more, I see it more than I did when I was a kid. So am I just was I oblivious to all the stuff back then? Was it just as bad? And growing up in the night or as an adult in the 90s, like if you're like 60 or 70 right now, call in and like, was it this bad in the 90s? Because as a kid, I had no idea. But as time went on, now I see the world for what it is. Let us know. 286-6642. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got Till You Can't by Cody Johnson. Debbie said, no, it's getting worse.
Are the end times here?
It beats the alternatives. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, I'll give you that. But good morning, Brandon Shaggy. How you doing this morning? The world is crazy, period. Yes. No Rodney today. Adabel basically washed away. Yeah, did you see all them videos? Clearly, also the students are mega thirsty to be in those sites. True. T Tweety says, "What is the weather looking like in Idabel, Oklahoma? Right now, it's just kind of cloudy. Look like the sun might poke out." Hey, appreciate you, Jalen Marie, for the follow and the share. Jesus saves everyone. Repent to our amazing good God. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Poplar says big Asian dude, kind of cute. Thank you. Oh, RB Carr says, I can't believe I joined this whatever BS he is saying.
I think the goal is to create heaven on earth. I think everybody's waiting for a life after this, or a heaven after this.
Like it's so crazy, and there's no wrong answer. Like like we talked about that. The Bible could have been changed. The first person that found the Bible could have rewritten the whole thing, and we would never know because no one is alive now. Think about all the things that politicians and stuff and stuff that may be true, even in your local community. Like, hey, that guy is a essayer, or that guy is a whatever, and they got facts, but nobody cares. That's the whatever, he's in a political office or something, so nobody wants to go against it. Think about that.
Tuning in from New Zealand. What's up, bro? What's up, Leon Smith? I think mainly America is the worst. LO. Yeah. Honestly, if you go to other countries, it's not as bad.
That may be true.
Somebody.
If they pay teachers better, they wouldn't need OnlyFans.
Facts. And also, it's mainly social media. We see all these headlines, but life, if you go outside, life ain't that bad.
What's up, Edgar? It's hump day.
Edgar, what's up, bro?
Hi, I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada. I think the world's definitely getting worse. It's almost embarrassing. It is, honestly. What's up, New Zealand? Well, if they would have taken them... Well, if they did, it would have taken them ages to get anything done. Perfect song, Till You Can't, by Cody Johnson. I mean, that's just a reminder to don't waste the day. Don't waste a minute. You get so caught up in life and work and, Orrin Jackson,
I think living in the present has been one of my goals for 2026.
Yeah. Like, don't get too caught up on, things that aren't going to matter after it's taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bills, you're behind, whatever. There's only one way to fix that. You need time, or you'll fix it eventually. I mean, you're not good, but like your relationships with your elders and stuff, never skip out on going to take them fishing or going to, hunt, or just
Yeah.
going to have a chat with them and talking with them and stuff. The more and more I'm seeing now, like the grandsons or maybe the great grandsons are like, they're 20 or whatever, and they're going to go pick up their grandpa. And there's the one specific, I can't think of his username, but he's just, pulls up and he's like, "Hey, you don't get out of here." He just sits there, takes them fishing, lets them fish a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go get a beer?" So they go to a local veterans bar or whatever, and he goes, has them a drink, and they might get some to eat and stuff like that, but he'll take them home. And I also seen another guy, I guess he's a second, probably maybe a second, or he's the next generation farmer. He's probably in his 30s or 40s right now, but his dad was, can't get around and can't, climb up in the equipment anymore. But he made a makeshift seat that he could raise him up in a tractor to put him on the harvester. And he gets him in the seat and lets him take off, because that's what he knew all his life was, farming.
Mm-hmm.
So he still gives them that, And honestly, I think that keeps the elders, that keeps them going longer, because a lot of them, when they retire, that's it. Like, it ain't too much longer. They don't have anything to get up for. They don't have anything to wake up for and whatever. So once they stop doing what they've known their whole life, like him, what it was farming, he still gives them that time to just run the harvester, where he's just running over the wheat and stuff. And it's, he's standing there, watching them control it and stuff. But it's like giving Pops that feeling of belonging. Like, I have something to do. I'm not just withering away at a nursing home or, in bed or anything like that. Like, and, he's done that his whole life. So it's good to see, like, more and more people are starting to not take advantage of those memories and stuff. So give us a call, 286-6642. That's your Micah's Man Up moment today. Don't waste time. Don't waste time on petty things. Don't waste time on going after local politicians and whatnot, strictly because of, just ill intent. That's why I can't do politics. I can't do ill intent. Everything's, I want everything to be fair. But, of course, such is not the case in politics. But you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We're not here for a long time, Orrin Jackson. That's what I'm trying to say. But we are here for a good time.
Amen to that. I wish I could pick up my grandpa.
We have not been watching the FIFA World Cup. I don't watch anything, honestly. Like, I don't pay for live TV.
I'm not watching grown men kick a ball around. Come on. I got bigger and better things to worry about.
Like, it just costs too much to have live TV and to pay attention to all that. Like,
yeah, thanks.
I'm just not. It started out at $60, which isn't bad. Then it went to 75. Then it went to 85, 89. Now it's going up to 100. Like, I just do without it.
Yeah.
That's why I have friends that buy that.
Nah,
and whenever I want to go watch a game, what's up, buddy? Khadijah trying but not doing so well. The concept of reality is when America is ever great considering its dark ages and timeline. America's great right now, friend. I give you that. I mean, there's such things as having a good time in a bad situation.
Someone's paying $300 for cable, bro. You are stuck in the matrix.
That's how them cable companies and like satellite companies used to get you, but man, they used to make the let's see. Ooh. They used to make them unreadable.
I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Like they were worse than U.S. cellular bills. You signed up for a.
That was a storm and shit.
I seen that. That's crazy. Oh, $300. $300 for cable, bro. You got to get out of that, bro. Is that at least like with your internet? Because I know like Pine, they do. You can do cell phones, internet, and cable together. I ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time. George Strait. I mean, you can't argue with King. All right. George Strait said it best. Somebody mentioned they're paying, they asked us if we watched the FIFA World Cup, and we have not. I have not, only because, and I probably wouldn't watch it. I've never actually just paid attention. So the only time I've ever watched a soccer game when I was at Northeastern, and they was like, hey, the girls are in a playoff, or they're in the playoffs or whatever, and they're hosting, so I can't remember what team we were hosting, but
all I know is Messi and Ronaldo.
And we waited so long. I wasn't sure how the clock worked or anything like that, because it counts. The clock don't count down; it goes up. So,
if you're a grown man and you sit down, you spend your evening watching grown men kick a ball around.
it's not a productive use of your time,
especially if you have kids.
Like, we waited that whole time, just like and then finally somebody made a goal. We won 1-0. Go Riverhawks, aka used to be Red Hawks, but we won 1-0. And you should have heard us like the whole because it was just like finally, like the whole time we were just like like the big letdown, like just like, are we ever gonna make a goal? Like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't got time for this. But the reason why I don't watch that, and I don't buy the live TV anymore on the countless apps you can use on for any of your live live video or live TV. I don't buy it. I got Pluto now. Pluto's free.
Yeah, I don't pay for any streaming services subscriptions, but I have every streaming platform on my TV. Shout out to my roommate.
And that's how me and my brother and my brother-in-law, they was talking about how much it costs, and they're thinking about getting rid of. And I was like, well, that's how come I never buy it. That's why I got y'all. Like, I got y'all. Like, if I want to go watch a game, I know somebody who's paying for the live TV. So I might go buy a 6-pack and then be like, hey, there's my
entry.
Yeah, entry fee right there. Boom. Go watch the game. Super Bowl, all that. It's all paid for. I don't have to pay for none of it. But a lot of, somebody said they were paying close to $300 for cable. And it's like, geez, what is this? The 2000s? Like the Dish Network bill. No, it's not the Dish Network bill. It is not the Dish Network bill. It was another companies like Dish Network and stuff like them. It wasn't Dish Network for legal purposes. But those satellite companies used to get your butt with them bills, because it was worse than the well, now they out of business anyway. US Cellular, it was worse than them bills. It would have like a bunch of numbers and they'd give you 10 pages of different numbers. This, and the satellite, you signed up for the $60 plan. It's $60. You get this many, whatever. This, and next thing you know, your bill come in as 110. Well, why is it 110? Well, you see, last billing period, this, and they somehow swindle you into believing this bull crap, and you're like, oh, okay, so it's going to go back to what it's supposed to be. Yeah, it'll go back after this billing cycle. That's what it is. They love that word, billing cycle. It's going to go back after this billing cycle. Oh, okay. And this is before apps and stuff. You had to call them. Like, you had to call Dish Network, all these people, hey, what's going on? And you got to talk to a real live English speaking American back then. And they just take, oh yeah, sir, it's
Back then.
something, yeah, like it's, oh, it's this. It'll go back, once that's paid, it'll go back to your regular, whatever. Cool. Then you get it the next month. Now it's 120. Okay, now why is my bill 100? And they lock you in with a 2-year contract. That's how they got you.
Wow.
Once they got you by the bum. And like that's how they used to do. Now it's all free. Now you ain't got to sign a contract no more. It's all free willy-nilly. In the 2000s, they was like just on us. Cell phones, internet, anything like that. It was all, you had to sign a 2-year contract. You had to have credit. And if you didn't, you had to pay more. You had to pay like a down payment deposit. And then you had to pay a 2-year, or you had to pay for 2 years. If you didn't, then you broke the contract, and now you still owe for the services that you're not going to get. Like, let's say you broke the contract in a year, you still owe that year. Like, what kind of mess is that, Orange? They was really getting us in the 2000s. But, it was the boomers. That was their, they couldn't say no. It was TV. You think about the boomers, their TV, if they even had a TV by the 60s or 70s or 80s, TV went off at midnight. Like there was no 24-hour TV and stuff. So yeah, they were getting them with the TV Land and all that stuff like that. The Western Channel, the Weather Channel. My dad would pay for satellite, whatever it was, strictly for the Weather Channel. And I told him, I was like, Dad, you can, we got these new, I got a Roku. This is when Roku's first come out. I got a Roku. You can watch, you can look up the weather. And he said, yeah, but it's not the Weather Channel. He liked watching the Weather Channel. I mean, can't blame him,
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to be getting our butts with those bills. If you remember those bills, 286-6642, let me know. One time you used to have to pay for text messages, or you had to pay for unlimited texting. You didn't pay for text messages, they would gobble you up, son. If you didn't pay for unlimited data, they would gobble you up in the your cell phone bill is supposed to, it's like I said, you signed up for, it's supposed to be $35 a month.
I remember when unlimited data was the thing.
It was the new thing, man.
Yo, you got unlimited data? Come
Yeah.
on, let me hotspot.
Yeah, like it was a whole, we had to pay for all this stuff back then, and it was BS, honestly. But let's get back to the country music. I'm ranting too much, man. We got the ONN Network coming up next. Let them speak for a minute. I gotta catch my breath. What's up, Samuel? Michael living at 2025. It's called Roku TV. I mess with Pluto, man. It's got all my shows I want. Morning, all good. And it never goes down. Yeah, it never goes down. Debbie remembers. Boomer baseball champ. See, nobody cares. That's what I mean. Like, OU fans were like celebrating that the women won 20 championships in a row. None was lesser than the other. It got greater, but the boys win one baseball game, their first, isn't it? And everybody's like, man, here's to Tuesday. Never heard of her cable. We only had cable to watch Pretty Little Liars. Remember the channel that just had the Earth on it? Yep. That was the satellite or whatever. They had a camera on the satellite that was projecting all your TV stuff. The last time OU baseball won was 1994. See, nobody even knows that. That's what I mean. Is it so insignificant that we're used to the guys being able to play baseball that it was just intriguing to see the ladies being able to make these plays and stuff. Kind of sexist, but I mean, that's nobody cared about OU baseball. Still nobody does. But the women's softball every game's going to be sold out. Like every game's going to be, regardless. They could win one game next year and it'll be sold out every game. If you're a grown man playing baseball, throwing around the ball, hey, they get paid though. I mean, you can't knock somebody if they're making money.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you're watching, that's a different story.
Like, I'll catch a game. You know, if it's on, I'll be like, all right, let me see. It's third inning. All right, they have won. I might watch them bat. And that's it. All right.
Well, I feel like now I gotta watch them just so I could have something to talk about. Yeah. Like I watched the World Series just so I could like talk about it.
It is good to catch a good baseball game.
Nah, for sure.
It's a good game.
I only watch the World Series though, of any sport.
I can watch a little bit of World Series. I'll watch that when it gets close to the end. Like, you know, I'm not. I mean, game one, I might catch a little bit, but I know this is game one. We got at least 3 more games.
Yeah, you won't catch me just watching a regular game.
He's in it, and like he's trying to help, I guess, this African village and stuff, trying to protect them. And like he sells all his stuff, you know, is like he's trying to have a home in America, but still trying to use every dime he makes and trying to fund his what do you call that, missionary trips and stuff to help that village and all that. This one's a little different. This is Central Pastor Tony Spell is arrested and accused of attacking a neighbor, and he has been arrested. And this is in Louisiana for second-degree battery, according to the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office. I mean, it looks like a tough guy. Like, you know, he fights for the Lord. Like, what was the guy doing? Like, was he not coming to church or what? Like, was he not paying his tithes? Like, what's going on? According to the arrest records, the charges stem from an attack that allegedly happened around 11 a.m. on Tuesday, yesterday, June 23rd, on Hooper Road near Life Tabernacle Church, which is the church where Spell serves as a pastor.
He only gave 8%.
The victim told investigators the pastor, started to walk across the road after he screamed profanities at him. Officials stated that the victim was reportedly standing in front of his home. Spell is accused of then beating the victim, who curled up onto the ground as Spell allegedly continued to hit him, and according to arrest records. And there's a whole video of it. Power of Christ compels you.
Say Christ is Lord.
Yeah, like he's fighting for the Lord here. What is the problem? I mean, maybe the guy just needed some, you know, maybe that was the wrath, you know. Maybe he was sent to beat that man, I don't know. But apparently they got a fighting preacher, not a machine gun preacher. They got a fighting preacher in Baton Rouge. So be careful, folks. I guess he's been released. Looks like he's leaving the jail right here. So, but hey, pastor got some hands on him, son. Look at him. Back.
Oh, wow.
That pastor definitely has some wins in his column on the fight, on the fighting.
He has a A nice testimony.
Yeah,
For sure.
he has testified that these hands are free. So we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up at 8:20. And stay tuned for more bright, cheerful news today. What else we got on the headlines? Anything in particular? Nothing today. It's just kind of a glum Wednesday. What was it? Somebody's talking about it was a gloomy day last week. Today it just kind of seems like that. We made it through the weather, and if we did, thank the Lord. If not, that preacher is going to come over here and bust you one. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got to get back to this country music.
Oh, I did want to say that the Work Ready did have a job fair today at the Museum of the Red River, but it was canceled.
Canceled today. All right, so another jobless day for you guys out there. So you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let's get back to this music. It's Dirt Road Anthem by the one and only Jason Aldean. Don't run from the Lord. What's going on, Trey Jones? Nothing wrong with a calm Wednesday. You right? What's up, Samuel from Brazil?
Rolling out the window.
I only go for the hot dogs. Say that word you always say with your tongue. What you talking about? Thick. That. Just especially OU. Pete Armstrong is the best baseball player in this season. Who's he play for? Good morning, Red Dirt Disciple. Cora Ernst. What's up, Jake? Hey, appreciate the gifts. What's up, Mike? And I still be in the console.
Good old day. So amazing. My boyfriend doesn't have a TikTok or social media. He's probably chopped cheese. In memory lane, up in them headlights. Nah, kudos to him, Khadijah. What's up, Jordan? Good morning. He doesn't do it the fizzy way. Come on, you got to do it the fizzy way, bro.
What's up, Jordan?
What time is it there? It's 8:05 a.m.
How many listeners do you guys get? And if we want to request an artist to play for business inquiry, I don't know how many we get, but let me mute Facebook real quick. What's up, Malin K. Newton? Sorry, what did I say? What's up, Cassie Johnson? On Facebook because it's recorded. We got that many listeners. Chilling on a dirt road.
Not today.
Not today, man. It about sunk yesterday in a dirt road. DoorDash had me going all like down this. It always gives me the wrong road, and it was like an untrailed road, like it was, and I could tell like this isn't solid foundation. Like it's been soaked enough. Like it's my tires are slowly just. And I was like, all right, let me back up out of here. We got a new story. A Tulsa man sues police over wrongful arrest. Says they arrested him, even though the officers realized during the encounter that they had detained the wrong person. The lawsuit centers at the arrest of Caleb Walker at an East Tulsa apartment complex, where officers were initially searching for a different man who was wanted for failing to register as an offender. And where did this happen? When and where did this arrest happen? According to the bodysuits, this was September of 2024. And apparently they thought he was somebody else. He was jaywalking in his neighborhood.
Come on.
But that's why they were trying to arrest him, and then they got him for obstruction. Jaywalking and obstruction. But we know the real truth. Jaywalking, or what is it? JWWB. If you know, you know. Jaywalking while being a good person. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned for that. We got trading lines at 8:30. Get your junk, get it all up here, and sell it. Sell, sell, sell. That is the word of the day. Sell or buy. Come buy this stuff. I wonder how good the farmer's market did yesterday with all the rain. Like, it just kept raining.
I forgot to drive by and check it out. I usually do.
I was going to float by and so get my boat. I was hoping somebody was selling boat. I was going to buy it. Float on by. Sail on by. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got to pay some bills real quick.
National Take a Lunch Break Day. Say say less.
It is 8:09 a.m.
It's ORAN.
Chuck Norris already reincarnated as a pastor. I believe so.
Does this gig pay? I said gig and pay at the same time. Does this gig pay? Does gig pay okay? Nah, we do it for free, bro. We do it for the TikTok gifts and the galaxies.
We do it for the love of the people.
How tall am I? I'm 5'11". I'm 6 foot. Member FDIC. The freak. You do a 360 of your fit. Nah. That's right. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in on Idabel's first 96.7 KBEL. You'll be hanging out with Orrin Jackson. That's me and Micah Frazier. What's up, Micah?
Not much. What's going on?
Hey, what'd you eat last night?
What did I eat? Oh, we tried something different. It's like hamburger helper, but it was you had to put chicken in. It was what is it? Cheddar and broccoli helper, I guess you would call it. And I got the rotisserie chickens at Pruitt's, and I just pull that apart, threw that in there instead of having to cook the chicken and stuff. It's faster. It's in there, and it tasted good. You could taste the rotisserie, the seasonings and stuff in it. Threw that in there. Excellent. Wife and daughter didn't like it, but me and my boy, we ate that up, son. Like, it was good. It was good. It was refreshing. It was new. Like, it was the first time we tried it. I seen it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. I've been wanting to try, like, different recipes and stuff. Like we eat so much beef and pork, those are the go-to burgers, this and that, pizza. Nothing really for chicken. Like, fried chicken, that's about it. Or we'll do like a baked chicken or barbecue chicken, but just something else to throw in the mix. I liked it. It was
I had Arby's.
Good. Arby's?
Nah, I'm just playing.
You may want to go to the what is that called? The I don't even know what the building's called. You may want to go get checked. What is that called? The human resources. Where all the stuff, if you want child support and all that stuff like that. I don't know. I've never been there. So what is that called? I can't think of it. If you can think of it, let me know. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up. But first, and Atoka County Emergency Management carried out more than a dozen water rescues yesterday.
Oh,
Pushmataha County first responders helped just outside of Caney, Oklahoma. This man was apparently riding his four-wheeler when the water took him into the fence. Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
We warned you. If you was listening to 97 KBEL, then you would have known you don't need to be riding your four-wheeler out in these storms. Like, bro was just chilling on his phone. Look at that. Waiting to be rescued. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you even doing riding your four-wheeler?
That's embarrassing. What kind of four-wheeler does that?
Yeah. It's supposed to float. Don't they float?
Yeah. I've seen four-wheelers go completely immersed underwater.
Bro, spend the money.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Spend the money. Get the good stuff. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in. You got a couple more minutes. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 10 minutes. And then trading lines at 8:30. Here is Who's She Calling Daddy by Browning Snyder. Child Protective Service, or no, it's a whole building. Human Services, that's what it is. Yeah, Human Services. You can go get checked. You can go get your child support. It's a one-stop shop.
Who gets your smoking hotter than it always stove? I ain't bragging, I'm just saying. What is the white shirts at? Pass the pepper. I went to grab the shaker, but the pops was quicker.
Yeah, welfare office, human health department. Yes, that's what I'm thinking about. The health department. It's all like, isn't it all the same? It might not be now. It used to be all the same stuff.
And all was stove.
I appreciate you. That pastor would like a word. What's up, Samantha Johnson? Welcome, Samantha. New members have to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. That is true. Yeah, I get so tongue-tied with stuff like that. I won't tolerate Arby's hate. Seth, you must not have heard. Look up Arby's in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Just look that up. Google it real quick. Look up news. OMG, thought my phone had frozen. Happy Wednesday, James Mason. It's hump day. Horse meat, Arby's.
Nah, facts.
Do you think Israel is really an ally of USA? I don't know.
No, I'm
don't
not
care.
anti-Israel, pro-America, America first.
That one, who's she calling daddy by? Browning Snyder and an Edmond mother is sharing her family's heartbreaking story after losing her 27-year-old son and believes kratom use contributed to his death.
Kratom?
Kratom, yeah.
Oh, man.
Like you always hear people,
Yeah.
taking the. So our warning comes when Oklahoma officials report a rise in overdoses and deaths linked to kratom products. While some users say the supplement helps manage chronic pain, health officials and law enforcement agencies are raising concerns about potential risk, including seizures, addiction, and death. So I'm not going to tell you it's true or not. I'm not going to tell you it is linked to it. I'm just telling you, that things are happening. So just be aware of that. The OKC Thunder trade for Iowa G. Bennett Sturts. I believe he was they traded a pair of second round draft picks to Memphis for the draft rights to Iowa guard Bennett Sturts. We'll see how that plays out come November. So also they it is the draft, isn't it? I ain't even been paying attention. Oklahoma City takes Ade Mara, the 7'3" center out of Michigan, with the 12th pick in the draft. Isn't that crazy? We still getting first round picks. Let's see. Oklahoma governor candidates agree on one thing: schools in the state need to improve. But how would Mike Mazie, Gentner Drummond, and Cindy Munson make it happen? Like Mazie is advocating for literacy reforms, including statewide literacy director and a third grade reading gate. Drummond emphasizes early childhood education and supports annual parent surveys about schools and curriculum, while Munson says increasing public school funding is the most important step toward improving schools. That writes itself. She's a Democrat. And it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
Hey, I got some good news for your wallets. Gas prices are finally coming down.
Woo, woo.
About 15% lower than their May peak. The national average has dropped to around $3.85 per gallon.
So I guess the other side is just going to have to cry about the White House lawn now and what Trump did to it. With his UFC fights and stuff.
I can't believe California's $7 a gallon.
$7. I paid $6 in Florida because I had to buy premium for the ride that I got. But yeah, it was $6 a gallon even. It was ridiculous. $106 like that. Like nothing. It's crazy, bro. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up. But Foist, one last country music song for you to break your heart. Here's Honeybee by Blake Shelton. I think I might start doing that, looking at these news, Oklahoma news stuff. Yeah. Gas prices just keep going up. They're going down over here. No, it starts at home. Read to your kids. It's true. Essentially, I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. I ride it at Arby's. For Arby's, that's fake news. Tell that to the lady. I'm just saying. I mean, I'll still go eat Arby's. It don't stop me. I just tell them to hold the herps. Never take kratom. It's basically an opioid. It might be. Like I've only heard that word like 5 times in my life. I don't even know what it is, but apparently, I mean, it's not something I would take. Hey, Samantha Johnson, appreciate you being here. James Fishback for Florida. Is he running for like office? The hidden LA, yeah. Has it been hot outside? My name is Lauren. Lauren, no, not recently. It's been kind of nice here out here. Yeah, it's finally came down to $4.95 out here in LA. I bet y'all are happy. Oh, DJ Bobby G said it's still $7 where he's at. See, Sir Borges, all right. He liked something. He's laughing. Sure. They've gone down here too. Yes, sir. 365 there with Khadijah. Is this Caleb Hammer? It is not. This is Patrick. Appreciate it. Cowboy Carter request. National Swim and Lap Day. We gotta go to the lake. National Patch Day, National Parchment Day, Take Back the Lunch Break Day, and National Pralines Day. That was Honeybee by Blake Shelton. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and it's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today, June 24th, 2026. In a world where they weren't. No. It is National Take Back the Lunch Break Day. You know, so we get so used to just being on the go, Orange Jackson, especially in our jobs. You know, we're here, we're there, we're everywhere. We got to be here.
Yeah.
Here for a meeting, here for the, you know, with this client, here for this, you got to show up for this live interview, here for this. You very rarely have time to just sit and have a lunch break, you know, just kind of. So it's today, somewhere along the line, eating a sad salad over a glowing laptop screen became the norm. Today is your formal permission slip to close the laptop, step away from the desk, and enjoy a real uninterrupted break. So take back the lunch break today. It's National Parchment Day, celebrating the non-stick baking paper that keeps our cookies perfect and our pans clean. It's National Patch Day, honoring everything from vintage iron-on jacket patches to the medical patches that deliver care. Your notable birthdays for June 24th. Thomas Blanchard, 1788, inventor who pioneered the assembly line style of mass production in America. He is also credited with inventing the first machining lathe for interchangeable parts. The noise of this guy making all kind of stuff, thinking he's so smart. Gustavus Franklin Swift, 1839, businessman who founded a meatpacking empire in the Midwest, which led to the development of the first practical ice-cooled railroad car. The invention allowed his company to ship dressed meats to all parts of the country and abroad. Swift also pioneered the use of animal byproducts for the manufacture of soap, glue, fertilizer, various types of sundries, and even medical products. The name of this guy just making America great and whatnot back in 1839. I thought I was going to say Rosie O'Donnell. Roy O. Disney, 1893, brother of Walt Disney and co-founder of the Walt Disney Company. You never hear about Roy O. You only hear about Walt. Imagine being the other Disney brother. Oh, you're that guy. Nah, that wasn't me. Oh, you made Mickey Mouse like you did up.
No, it wasn't me.
Nah, that wasn't me. That was my brother. Man. Well, what do you do? I worked at register at Disney World. I can get you a coupon. The other Disney brother you didn't know about, Roy O. Al Milano, 1919, actor fondly remembered for his role as Al Delvecchio on Happy Days and Officer Murray Greshler on The Odd Couple. The name of this guy acting and whatnot. Back in 1919, why wasn't he fighting a war? Carolyn S. Shoemaker, 1929, astronomer and co-founder of the Comet Shoemaker Levy 9. She also discovered 32 comets and more than 500 asteroids. The name of this broad not being in the kitchen back in 1929. What in the world? Baron Woolman, 1937, photographer who created the photography department for Rolling Stone magazine. The name of this guy making a magazine about rock and roll when they don't even talk about rock and roll anymore 100 years later. Historical events for June 24th, 1664, the New Jersey colony is founded. The name of these guys founding themselves. 1902, the Target Corporation is founded. The name of these guys naming it a Target Corporation. George Dayton founds the Goodfellow Dry Goods and later becoming the Target Corporation. 1916, the first female film star signs $1 million contract. Everything. Hey, there's hope for that teacher that had an OnlyFans. Mary Pickford becomes the first female film star, not that kind of film star, to sign $1 million contract. Her film career lasted for 5 decades. The name of this broad making $1 million in 1916. 1922, American Professional Football Association is renamed to the NFL, National Football League. The name of these guys changing the name when I just bought this sweatshirt. 1947, the first UFO sighting is reported. Kenneth Arnold makes the first widely reported UFO sighting near Mount Rainier, Washington. His report included seeing 9 shiny crescent-shaped objects flying at incredible speeds. The name of this guy on LSD back then. 1949, the first Western is aired on NBC television. Hopalong Cassidy premieres on NBC as the first Western on television. That's right. Hopalong Cassidy, the first Western in 1949. 1957, last but not least, the Supreme Court rules the obscenity is not protected by the First Amendment. In Roth versus the United States, the U.S. Supreme Court rules that obscenity is not protected by the First Amendment. The court case stated obscenity laws, both the federal and state levels, are constitutional and do not infringe on freedoms of speech or the press. That has been your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up next.
Use protection, bro.
Let me. I was going to type it, but since we're off the air. He said he's some new dude he's linking up with today at a hotel. Do we have any do we What's up, Jose B. Martinez? I mean, I would just assume it is an exit point, but not for old boy.
You want to fall in love with?
That's crazy to hear.
2 waters, $50. 3 feeds, $25 each. 2 small feeders, 1 Rubbermaid trash can, 2 tin cans, and they have so much more. Give them a call, 212-0086. That's 212-0086.
My fail of the day is good morning, Corliss. I forgot to unmute the Facebook mic.
Good.
So I don't know how long we've been on Facebook and haven't been able to hear us, but my apologies. Suffering succotash. Get your birthdays in and anniversaries. Wife, girlfriend, both. It don't matter. Just call up here. Let us know.
Until then, we'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL. We'll be right back.
Matt missed out on a good one. Where is Matt V, man?
You asleep,
But
bro.
wait, there's more. Missed the Mazda. Yes, you missed the Mazda. I can hear now. Yeah, I had the mic muted. My bad. You missed my whole little spiel too about I was doing a Daffy impression.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Ooh.
Rodney and Jonna Short. 38 years. All right. You know what? That's they got a 50% of chance of winning. We only got 2 names.
Hey.
1 birthday and 1 anniversary. So happy anniversary. 38th anniversary to Rodney and Jonna. Did I say that right? Jonna Short. All right. From their favorite daughter, Savannah. We got Rodney and Jonna Short. 38 years. Married happily ever after, and many more to come. Congratulations, and have a great day. You have a great day as well. That's all right, folks. All you got to do is call in, get your calls, and let us know what you got. Birthdays, anniversaries, even if you're not their favorite child, just call in anyway.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, shout out to Braxton Hickman. Got him on the birthday. Thank you. Have a great day.
What was that? They said they're just they're updating their files for, I guess, whatever. And they just said they're just letting us know they're going to be around the building.
Happy birthday to Braxton Hickman, man.
Braxton Hickman, happy birthday.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. The Fizzy likes my comment.
Neva, good morning. How are you? Yeah, my bad. I muted it so I could say something that I didn't need to be on Facebook. Tell our TikTok people.
Again, that number is 236-4116. Appreciate you calling, sir.
Good morning, T.O. on Facebook. Escape. I'll say, why is he farting? Because I want to. Get your calls in, folks. 286-6642. Let us know if you got a birthday, anniversary, or any of that stuff. If you're a handyman and you're just looking for some work today, I mean, today's the day. I mean, a lot of stuff got messed up. A lot of places got flooded. Refrigerators might not be working. Washers, dryers, all that stuff. So today is your day, Mr. Handyman.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. That's 306-7275. Appreciate you calling, sir. You too. Yes, sir. Get your calls in 286-6642. And don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. Speaking of, someone wants to wish a happy birthday to Donna Wyatt.
Donna Wyatt. We got her on the birthday list.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. We're doing outstanding. How are you, sir?
All right. Hit us with it.
Awesome.
Let's see. What was that last name? Okay. So Wyatt and Lindsay Partlow, 20 years. Want to give a shout out to Kyler and Kaysen. All right. No problem. Love you too, bud. You have a great morning. That's right, folks. We love our fan. We love our listeners and everybody listening that tunes in. We would love you to call up here and just chat with us.
Someone said that guy has a radio voice. I was thinking the same thing.
He sounded pretty good,
Yeah.
man. Like I thought we was being that it was so good. I thought we were gonna be like it was one of those what do they call them?
Back.
This is Broken Bow, not Broken Arrow. Mark Martinez.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. That's 212-9017. Have a great day. It sounded like he was in the middle of a storm.
Yeah. He's most definitely going down the highway. Please be careful, sir. Use caution.
But he was looking for an office chair if you couldn't hear him. In good condition.
Good condition. Didn't need to be brand new. Just adjustable, I think is what he said. So
Oh, we got a couple.
we got a couple of them right here. Come on down, sir. We got $15.99. All right. But for you, $15.98.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
All right, Corliss, I'll get that on there here in just a minute.
Again, that number is 212-1403. Have a blessed day. Will do.
Corliss Dwight says she wants to say a big happy birthday to her sister, Phyllis Williston. Saturday will be her birthday from Big Sis.
Phyllis Willis.
So Phyllis Williston, happy birthday to her. We got her on the birthday list from Big Sister Corliss. That's all you got to do, folks. Get your calls in 286-6642, or you can jump on our Facebook and YouTube chat. You can also get on our TikTok chat and let us know your birthdays and anniversaries. We appreciate y'all listening and tuning in. Don't forget to download that Southeast Oklahoma radio app. If you're out of range, anything like that, you can download the app for Android and Apple, and you can take the Live on 259 crew, Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier, anywhere you go, as long as you have cell service.
Someone asked, what's the area code?
Area code, the Shady 580, bruh.
This person would like to buy a tiller that pulls behind a tractor. If you have one of those that you would like to sell, give this person a call or text them or them at 903-436-6296. That's 903-436-6296.
We got the Vinyl Revival coming up here in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for that, folks. If you're just now tuning in, that's where we play a record from the olden days and now.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey,
Hello,
Courtney. What's the video game system called?
Oh, it's one of those you plug into the back of the TV. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I was saying like an Xbox or something like that.
Like the TikTok, or the ones on like TikTok and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's got like the
Nice.
2,500 games on it and stuff.
Would you like to leave a number?
40,000.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
And hey, it's National Take Back the Lunch Break Day. So make sure you have a full lunch break today. There you go. Thank you. Bye.
Again, that number is 815-434-3384 for a 4K video game system.
Marty says, hey, hi, K-Bell 96. It's Marty Warren. What's up, Marty, in the chat? You remember Marty?
Yeah, I remember Marty.
He was down here chilling. What was it, last month? Back in May? I think so. Let's see. Debbie said that kind of sounded like that would be Sarah's daughter. So it did kind of sound like Sarah, huh? The pep in her step. We do enjoy those calls. We're like, they're having a good day.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. No.
I'm sorry. We're all out of birthday lists. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, ma'am. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. You said Brayson, and what was the other one's name? Shanley. All right. Yeah, I'm just playing. We got them on the birthday list. Brayson and Shanley Scarborough. All right. You have a great day, ma'am. Bye. Why did you make me do that? I feel bad. I feel terrible. But I kind of feel good.
Someone just texted and they said they're looking for a zero-turn lawnmower. If you have one of those you would like to sell, call 728-8242. That's 728-8242. And we'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in on Idabel's first 96.7 KBEL. You've been hanging out with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. I felt bad. She was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. Suffering succotash. Yeah. My bad, Khadijah. I had to. She set it up so good. I just had to. That's what makes the show fun. She was a good sport about it. They want to cut the grass for you too.
The internet is lightning fast, and the television reception is amazing. And it includes Oklahoma City television stations. Visit the Pine office in Idabel for more information on the fiber optic plans becoming available to all Idabel businesses and residents. The Pine office is on Southeast Washington.
All right, folks. We're going to get out of here on Facebook and YouTube. Be sure to tune in 7:10 to 9 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday, every weekday. We will be here. You can listen to, you get to hear all the stuff that you don't get to hear on the air. Every morning, we you can talk. I can read your comments and talk about the stuff we're talking about on here. It's a whole lot of fun. So come back tomorrow, every day after this, 7:10 to 9 a.m.
That's right. Welcome back to Trading Lines. Get your calls in. Taking a couple more calls left. 286-6642.
Don't forget those birthdays and anniversaries. We got a bunch of them now. We might have to draw two names. Two names, anniversary and birthdays.
We are giving away 4
yeah.
You forgot about these, huh?
We forgot about
them. 4 complimentary passes to the 2026 Rice City 92nd Annual American Legion Rodeo.
I think we'll give those away next week. Starting next week, we will give away these tickets.
We have 4 of them.
4 of them. Should we give them away in pairs? Or should we just do one big prize? 4. I think we should do pairs. Yeah. 2 tickets per. You have to call in, of course, and give us your Social Security number and debit card information. Matter of fact, credit card information, folks. No limit. Make sure it's cleared for whatever. But yeah, that's all you got to do to win these free passes. Credit card information, Social Security, maybe the warranty deed to the home, all that good stuff. We got your Vinyl Revival coming up next. Stay tuned for that. And that pretty much does it for Trading Lines. Don't forget Trading Lines from 8:30 to 9 every weekday morning. You can tune in every morning from 7:10 to 9 a.m. on Snapchat. Oh my gosh. You can chat in on Facebook and YouTube with us, and also TikTok every morning, Monday through Friday.
That's right. We'll be right back with the Vinyl Revival. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, folks, we up out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow.